Welcome back to another episode of Coffee Walk MD. I'm Dr. Brian Kendall.
And I'm Dr. Brittany Bankhead.
And this is your cure
for boring conversation.
Ooh, yeah.
We split it up.
Just came up with that. It worked out well.
Yay.
All right.
Look at us lessening our amateur hour a little at a time.
I know, just a little bit. All right, what are you drinking today?
All right. I'm drinking an oat milk latte, as I 90% of the time do. But the coffee mug that I'm drinking out of was especially gifted to me today.
It was.
Well, not gifted, but like hand-chosen, selected. What's that movie?
Which one?
I was hand-picked. Oh, from Pitch Perfect.
Oh.
Where that guy's like, I was hand-plucked and chosen and whatever from a group. No.
Is this the first Pitch Perfect?
I think it's the first. To go be with John Mayer.
Oh, to be with John Mayer. I thought that was the third one. I've only seen the second and the third one like once or twice. We've seen the first one several times.
Okay, I know what I'm talking about, but I can't actually articulate what I'm talking about. But it's a very good.
It is.
I'll have to show you afterwards.
Tell Brittany in the comments.
Anyway, you handpicked this mug for me, which is a classic mug. It's the little wiener dog guy.
Is he a wiener
dog? Is he
a
wiener dog?
I don't
know.
He's a wiener dog.
He's wearing a hat, which and his eyes are like buggy, and he's in a room. And the room is on fire.
Yes.
And he's sitting in a chair and he's looking at his coffee, and then he smiles and he says, "This is fine." And that's about how
it's going
life
right
is
now.
going.
That's right.
This is fine.
This is fine. I'm drinking the old Shipley's donuts today. We get when we're recording this, it's the weekend. We normally go get donuts on Sunday mornings. Brittany started this tradition. It's so great. Sit with our kids and get donuts and coffee and all that. And we go to a great donut shop here, but I miss the donuts from Shipley's. That's what I was thinking this morning.
The donuts of yesteryears.
So, yes. So Shipley's Donuts, if you're listening, we miss you. We love you. And
give us a sponsor.
Yeah.
We'll talk about you more.
That's right. All right. Well, let's go on our coffee walk.
All right. We're going to go on our coffee walk today. Today you're going to talk about with your partner or your loved one or whoever you're taking your coffee walk with.
Yes.
You're going to talk about what's on your mind. Then you're going to jump into a new little thing we do sometimes also, favorites.
Ooh.
Like, let's chat about our favorites.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about favorites. Then you can go into a little vent sesh. We love a good vent sesh.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're going to do a behind the curtain, meaning you're going to give your partner or your loved one or your friend, whoever it is that you're coffee walking with, a little behind the scenes, a little BTS.
Not the
K-pop group. Of what goes on in your everyday life. And like when you were dating a million bajillion years ago, when you were actually interested to hear what happened at work that day for that person.
Yeah.
That's what we're going to do. And then we will wrap it up after that. And be back home. Okay, so let's start with what is on your mind, Brian.
What is on my mind right now? Oh, so my mind right now is...
By the way, can we pause?
Yeah.
I'm giving like news anchor today.
You are giving news anchor today.
It's a dress. Sorry, if you're not watching, it's a dress and it's kind of oldish. It's from Reese, which I love Reese.
Stuff. You do love Reese.
Yeah, Kate Middleton also loves Reese. Just gonna throw that out there. But the top of it is like this darker royal blue, and it's a little bit mock turtlenecky.
It is, yeah.
And like a really pretty like neckline.
Yeah.
But it's giving news anchor, so I'm kind of feeling myself.
Yeah.
So I just want to throw that out there.
As always, I'm underdressed compared to you. I'm giving lumberjack vibes.
You are giving lumberjack.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Is that okay?
That's
lumberjack
okay.
meets anchor woman.
We love a unexpected
lumberjack?
Duo.
All right.
Okay.
So on my mind, this is my birthday week. I'm working on my THs.
Birthday
week.
Every time Brian says birthday, I want to slap him across the face.
This is how I say birthday.
I love you a lot, but there are a few things in our marriage where I just want to slap you across the face. And the way you say birthday is one of them.
It's one of them. So I've started just saying B-Day. It's my B-Day. And then that makes
safer.
Me seem like I'm really trying to be cool.
It does.
I'm not trying to be cool.
It does.
I'm just trying not to get slapped in the face. But yeah, so I'm about to turn 42.
About to.
I'm fixing to.
Fixin' to.
That's a good one. Fixing to turn 42.
Is fixin' to with just an N at the end or with a G?
No, just an N. If you put a G on it, you have no idea what you're talking about. You
But I
can't
feel
say
like if
fixing to.
But I feel like if I'm trying to be really eloquent, I'll say fixing to.
Add the G. Make it seem fancy.
Yeah.
I'm fixing to.
I'm fixing.
No, I'm fixing to.
Okay.
Fixing to turn 42.
Turn 42.
And it is weird getting older.
Yeah.
Like you just start to appreciate things
like
that you
birds.
never,
like birds
and leaves
Who
changing
knew?
color and seasons.
Who knew?
Yeah.
Leaves and birds.
Leaves and birds.
And
seasons.
seasons.
I don't know. It's so strange. I never thought that I would get there, but I'm there now.
Yeah.
And I'm here for it. It is. It makes you slow down a little bit because I think the reason you want to slow down is because time is speeding up.
Yeah.
Like this year has flown by. And we are now into the holiday season. And it's just like, where did the time go? And I want to hit the pause button and be like, whoa, like I need this to slow it down.
Yeah.
Because I can't believe I'm already another year older.
You took your voice lower when you said it. Slow it down.
Slow it down. Yeah.
Slow it down.
I do. So that's what's on my mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, what has been on my mind is I think specifically my relationship with the kids over the years and over time. Like, I'll be honest that, like, because of my training schedule and because of Brian's availability and because of how good of a dad he is, he was really more present a lot throughout a lot of their early childhood. And then, you know, as time has gone on, so I feel like our kids have, like, I feel like you're more of a, I mean, it's not crazy to say you're more of a softie than I am. Like, I'm more hardcore, and I just have a, like, harder inner core, and that's just, like, who we are. And, but I think as I've gotten older and as my training schedule went away, and now I'm in a better place with time, that it has given me a different relationship with the kids, and I am so very grateful for that. And like a very specific silly example was last night, our daughter came into our room, and Brian sleeps closer to the door, as the man should, I think.
I guess so.
To protect me
you.
from whatever would come in the door in our gated community. But whatever. But no, but like she came around, and she has for some time now, she came around the bed to my side. And like maybe a lot of moms listening to this can't identify with that, and it'll be like, oh, I wish my kids would go to the other side of the bed and like talk to their dad or whatever. But like that was not the case for me, because like I'm a little bit more gruff and surgeon-y and hardcore, and was not around as much as you were. But now that has evolved and changed, and I am very grateful to be the one that she comes to in the middle of the night. Like that is a very small change that has happened in my life that I am very grateful for, and I do not take for granted. And so both of them, our relationship over the years, and now having, I mean, let's be honest, like I built an entire company around helping moms optimize the science of what having it all means to them. And for me, having it all means time with my kids and meaningful relationships with each of you. And that is a very clear example of how I have been able to regain that through some of the strategic outsourcing and time management that I've done. So there's a little plug for my own company, honestly.
Which is an amazing company.
Well, thank you.
Starting a company, though, I feel like is completely antithetical to being able to have that time and have that.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
well, any startup.
Yeah, any startup. I have gained a new respect for anybody out there starting up a company after seeing you go through what you have gone through with this company, because you, on the forefront of your mind, is literally like, I want more time with kids. I want more time with my husband. I want more time for myself. That's literally what your entire company is set up for. But in setting that up so that other people can benefit,
can also reap those rewards,
you are sacrificing a lot.
My own time.
Your own time.
Yeah.
And it's very, and I have complete and 100% faith that you are going to get it there. Mm-hmm. But in the meantime, I see what you are giving up so that you can honestly give this to so many other people.
That's my goal and my hope. I genuinely want to help other moms, and I just am so tired of the narrative of like putting us in little boxes based on what you have chosen and based on what you want. And like, well, if you're going to choose a full-time job, this is what motherhood has to look like for you. And if you're going to choose to stay at home, this is what motherhood and earning potential has to look like for you. And I'm tired of the narrative. I'm tired of cultural dictations of what that can look like. I'm tired of society saying what it can or can't be. Forget that. We're going to like flip the script and change the narrative. And it turns out that takes a little bit of time
it does.
to do,
yeah.
and energy and effort and,
yeah.
And patience.
Yes.
And patience. So anyway, that's my ability to be there with the kids more has been very, very, I'm very grateful for it.
Yes. Yeah. All right. Do it. Since you're dressed like an anchor woman, I want to hear your next introduction here done like an anchor woman. Let's hear it.
Oh no.
Yeah. I want to hear it.
Oh no.
Next on Channel 4 News. Let's hear it.
Next on Channel 4 News. I've noticed that they like bring their voice
bring their
down.
voice down.
Next on Channel 4 News, we're going to be diving into our favorite topics, starting with Dr. Brian Kendall.
I feel like you need one of those little boxes that shows up right here with like my picture on it. All right, so we're going to talk about our favorite things, if you will. Oh. Yeah, these are a few of our favorite things. Name the movie. Oh, I'm taking it
Sound
way
of
back.
Music?
Yeah, Sound of Music. Very nice.
Please.
Dates. Favorite things that you like to do on a date. What are some of your favorite dates?
I don't think we're going to talk about that.
Oh.
But
okay. PG version,
if we were going to talk about the PG version, I think my favorite dates are the ones that are, well, either on that date all mixed up or like over time mixing it up. Like I'm not a go to dinner, grab a drink kind of gal.
Yeah.
Like we can do that, but I want it to be at a really cool restaurant downtown where we've never been before. Totally. And I want to have like sit down and have a long drawn out deep conversation. Yeah. And then like the date I took you on last time, we take turns planning our dates or having our FVA plan it or help plan it. Family virtual assistant. Sorry for shortening that. We went to Mind Zero. Ooh. We did a little cold plunge.
Ooh, a little is not giving it the justice it deserves.
You alternate cold plunge and sauna. Yeah. So in the sauna, it gets up to 200 degrees. Ooh. Yeah. And that's where we started. And then you rinse off real quick, and you plunge in it's quote unquote only low 50s.
I don't.
But it feels like Titanic, Atlantic waters.
Like Jack, hold on.
Yeah. So we did that last time, and then you go back to the sauna, and then back to the cold, and then back to the sauna. So we did that, and then do you remember what we did after that?
What did we do after that?
We got Starbucks and we went to HomeGoods.
Oh, that's right. HomeGoods. Oh, there is nothing better than a date that ends at HomeGoods.
Oh, baby.
Yeah. It was.
It's like
when you walk into HomeGoods, my question to Brittany is always, is it a 1-cart or a 2-cart? And to be honest, it's always a 2-cart. And the real question should be a 2-cart or a 3-cart trip?
No, but we kept it a 1-cart. It just was really embarrassing 1-cart. It was like
all
overflowing Mount Cardius. It was interesting.
Because Christmas stuff is out, and that always throws a wrench in the system.
And we bought new like guest towels. It's not like we're buying extravagant things.
Yeah,
we're like
towels.
Guest towels.
Yeah.
No, but I like changing it up, and I think that's something, again, that you do early on when you're dating, and you put a lot of thought and effort into that stuff, and it just, time gets away and all those things, but I really enjoy changing it up and not doing the same thing every time.
Agreed.
Which is kind of my whole life.
Yeah, yes, yeah.
In general. What about you?
Yeah, I like, when I was thinking about this question, I think it's the simple, I love a good active date. I love, like, the Mind Zero really pushed me which was great. I love to be challenged.
Yeah.
I like the adventure. I think I'm the same way. Like, it's great to go to a new place for dinner and see something new. And just going to those new adventure kind of things.
Yeah.
But I also love the simplicity. Again, I feel like we just don't get quiet time. Like, there's always something going on. And so it is so nice sometimes to, like, go on a date and just sit and be present with each other and talk. Like, and just to have those good conversations that they don't always come nowadays. There's just so much going on. So I like the simple things too. And I also like sometimes when you have to plan a lot for a date, I feel like there's a lot riding on it. Like, is the person going to like it? Are they not? Like, is it going to be their vibe? And sometimes it is nice just to go to that old familiar coffee shop
So basically the actual opposite of what I just said.
No, but but I couldn't say exactly what you said. I totally agree. Like, I do like those adventures and stuff too. Yeah. But I like also the simplicity of it. Yeah.
Definitely. So. I can definitely agree with that. Okay. All right.
What's next? We got one of our favorites.
So I have to say, so we take a few notes in our iNotes before this just to make sure we keep it flowing and we keep it moving and we aren't totally caught off guard. And which we don't do on our coffee walks. Although I will come with an agenda sometimes.
You do come with an
agenda
on our coffee walks. Yeah.
I'm like, this is my vent sesh today, and we need to start with this.
We're going to start. Well, and I know, too, like, I think you and I can both tell when... Yeah. Because sometimes the entire coffee walk is a vent sesh.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest. Like, we have done that before.
Yeah. And sometimes the whole thing's a dreaming sesh.
And sometimes the whole thing's a dreaming sesh. But we have definitely done that before where we set each other up, like, knowing, like, okay, Brittany needs to vent. Or, like, Brian needs to get it off of his chest. Yeah. And so you'll just ask... We can ask that one question of, like... All right, so tell me XYZ about Modern Mom Lab, and then
here we go.
I don't talk the rest of the coffee walk, and it's fantastic because we get home and things are much better.
Unloaded,
yeah.
But we do take some notes, and I chuckled when I looked when I looked down, because under vent sesh there are 2 bullet points with 2 words each. One is death sucks. And one is Black Friday.
That's a true coffee walk.
So tell me about your vent sesh on Black Friday.
Oh, so we used to, when we were younger, we would plan around Black Friday. Remember, we used to wake up at like 5 in the morning.
Because we were incredibly poor.
Let's
also remember this. We had no money. We were students. We were residents, like whatever it was.
And we were the people busting down the doors to get the like early deals, right? We would, it was... but it was fantastic memories though too. Like, I loved it. It was something like... I don't know. It was very fun to do together. We were like on a team and like trying to create memories and get gifts that really meant something to each other, to our kid at the time.
And that fit in our budget. We were so low on income, and like every month was so tight.
Yeah. And now Black Friday it feels like, and I make myself sound old when I say this, but now it's like all week. It's like a week of deals or whatever else, and it just like doesn't. I don't know. I mean, I guess I'm here for it, but it instead of feeling like, okay, we're gonna plan for this, we're gonna do. Now it just feels like you're supposed to spend money all week long.
It's really funny that you're venting about this though, because like in general, Black Friday is kind of a consumer-driven.
I know.
Thing, and you're not really that normally,
I know.
So it's kind of funny that you have beef with it. That
I do. Well, because I'm not a consumer, and I am a consumer. I don't like trying the mentality of keeping up with the Joneses. Like, you and I both know, like, we constantly, like, there's a street in our neighborhood that has these beautiful homes.
Yeah.
And every time we drive down that street, it's like, we covet. Yeah. We covet. And, like, I think we're both very good about checking ourselves of, like, hold on. Like, we are making constant financial decisions for us and for our family.
Yeah.
Because our goal isn't just to have the one house
Stuff.
that what it was we both know, as we have talked about, we have had that house in the past, and that house was cold and empty.
Yeah.
And it
Go
was,
see my Instagram.
Yeah,
for
go see Brittany's
example
Instagram.
on that.
It was cold and empty.
Yeah.
Had no warmth. Had no love.
Physically and emotionally.
Yes. And so we have made conscious decisions in our life to not try to keep up with the Joneses.
Okay, but this is a rant. Come back
I'm
to
venting.
Black Friday.
Yes, I'm sorry. So Black Friday just reminds me. I think what it does is it reminds me of my want to not be a consumer, and it's easy to get rid of your consumerism for one day, but now it's like it's a whole week, or sometimes like it's a whole month, and it feels like it's always there. Of like that feeling of if I don't buy right now, I'm gonna miss this deal, and then we end up like spending money or stuff that it's like I don't know, it just feels it's uncomfortable.
I seem to think this is more along the lines of how you work, like with the emergency room.
How? Oh yeah. Okay.
Because
so you do this really well with me.
I
Tell
know.
me what I'm thinking. And for real.
No, because you became an ER doctor because you wanted to see it, diagnose it, and
be done.
Yeah. And you didn't want anything lingering.
I didn't.
You didn't want to see it again.
Nope.
You didn't want. Not that you don't love your
Not
patients
that
and care about them.
I love my patients.
But
yes.
you want to see, diagnose, and then
stabilize
say goodbye.
And yep.
Yeah, you either go home or you get admitted, and that's the end of our time together.
Yes.
And it seems like this is a little bit like that,
where
you're
right.
like, I want to see the deal, I want to do the deal or not do the deal, and then I want it to be over.
Yeah.
I don't want to have to look at the deal
constantly
every day for a week.
Yeah.
I don't want to have to visit the inpatient every day for a week.
Yeah.
Like, I want it to be done one way or the other.
Yeah, because I feel like I can avoid the deal for a day.
Yeah.
But then it sits there and you're like, oh, it is a good deal. Maybe we should just go ahead and buy it. Maybe it's like, oh. So.
And see, I am very grateful, actually, that it's not all just on Black Friday.
Yeah.
And that there's either a weekend or a week of it. Because as the person doing most of the shopping now, it gives me a little bit of time to be able to gather my thoughts and see what's going on. And I appreciate it, actually.
Well, there you go.
Okay.
All right. Sorry, I vented a lot.
It's okay. So my vent sesh is that death sucks.
Yeah.
And that's very obvious. I mean, in our last episode, I talked about it a little bit, but death sucks. And obviously, as a trauma surgeon, and you as an ER doctor also, and then also, not just my job as a trauma surgeon, but especially in the ICU as well, as an ICU doctor, I see death on the reg, in all varying types, more traumatic, less traumatic, all different types. And then also compounding this week was our daughter. She is so I think she's just at that stage in life where she's really starting to grasp death. A couple of things have happened in the last couple of years where she's kind of perseverating on that. And it's just so final.
Yeah.
In a world where we have access to either things or iterations of things or pre-discussions about things or a virtual thing, or if you can't get it this way, you can do the AI. There's just all kinds of ways to even if I was paralyzed and couldn't travel, this is really random, but even if I was paralyzed and couldn't travel to Australia, I could probably find some virtual reality something where I could put and actually experience it. And it's do you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
But death is just so final. And I think that's just so incredibly hard.
It is.
I know that's really simple and ridiculous, but it is just.
Do you think though that that's from, because I feel like in the United States, we don't deal with death well.
No.
I feel like there are so many other countries and cultures that have such a better understanding of death. It's more talked about, it's more understood, it's more accepted.
Absolutely.
And
Well, and we make it the enemy. Avoid death at all costs.
Yeah.
And admittedly for me, I don't really love to think about it all that much. And so having like lately having to talk about it and address it so much, I'm like, can we just live in the here and now? But like, it's just come up so much that it does make me uncomfortable. And I just I don't love talking about it. I feel like I'm very good at guiding loved ones through it. I'm pretty good at those conversations and being very emotionally supportive. But just personally, it's hard, and it does take its toll on me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah. Okay. And last thing today, our behind the curtain, where we pull back and take a little peek into either what's going on in our lives or how it relates to medicine, marriage, whatever it is. So for me, my behind the curtain is that physical therapy, I've been going for my ankle, but it has reminded me just how supernatural we expect our bodies to be as busy physicians.
Yeah.
And especially, I'm sorry, but like there are varying degrees of healthcare workers and especially physicians in our specialties. Like I think there are plenty of physicians who would say, yeah, like I'm definitely not in a as heavy, high, physically demanding role as what you two are.
Yeah.
I don't think that's crazy to say. But it has, after decades of doing this to our bodies, of the nights and the weekends and the holidays and the on our feet and all these things, just, like you grow up with it and you're like, this is normal. But then going to physical therapy lately and I'm explaining what it is that we're doing and they're looking at me like,
Are you nuts?
Do you actually understand? Like, this is why it's bad. This is why it's not getting better. This is why you keep exacerbating things.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm a pretty healthy 39-year-old with like pretty good physique and fitness. And like, I feel beaten up.
Yeah.
A lot lately.
Well, it all goes back to that class 2 carcinogen.
Yeah.
That you talked about.
Yeah. That
about
night shift is an actual World Health Organization identified class 2A carcinogen where I would be better off inhaling gasoline fumes
than working
in terms
a
of
night shift.
Cancer risk than working a night shift.
Carcinogen meaning cancer causing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it just, when they talk about, because, they'll always be like, oh, standing long periods of time. I'm like, oh, okay. But then I think about my day, my 24 hours, my 16 hours, my whatever it is. And like, holy cannoli, it's a lot.
I love holy cannoli. It's
holy
a great word.
Cannoli. We're not even Italian, not even a little bit. But like, wow. It's a lot.
It is a lot. You're asking a lot of your body.
Yeah.
And it's no wonder that your body, like both of our bodies, like, it fall apart.
Yeah. And think about,
fail you.
Like when you want to talk about the physicalness of it, the best way I can make any sort of parallel is go back to the days of being a newborn, of having a newborn and the sleep deprivation that you have there. And at least when you are a parent to a newborn, you, have someone who you can potentially trade off with. Mm-hmm. If you don't, if it's just you, then you at least have like a finite amount of time that they're a newborn, right? After 3 months, it's going to get better. Maybe after 6 months, it's going to get better. Like at some point, it's going to get better. But we do this our entire lives.
Yeah, no, it's true.
We do these nights and these 24s and these 16s for forever.
Yeah.
And it is, in terms of sleep, in terms of hydration, in terms of muscles and ligaments and backs and necks and spines and mental, it's a lot.
Yeah, it is a lot. Yeah, it is.
And we just don't talk about it
We
enough.
don't. No, I think...
Because we don't want to be complainers.
You don't want to be complainers.
And because we want to take good care of our patients and we want to be there for our families. And so we don't complain.
Yep. Whew, that's a lot, but you're exactly right.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. What's your behind the curtain?
Mine behind the curtain is just, I want people to know that, we talk a lot about urgent care versus ER.
We don't talk about it. You talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my whole thing, my mission in life is to help educate people about what the emergency department does and doesn't do, when you can get away with just going to the urgent care and saving a ton of time, saving a ton of money. And unfortunately, people sometimes go to the urgent care that really should have come to the emergency department. And I try to educate on that as well. But it really irks me when people go to urgent care and then are told by urgent care, you need to go to the ER because you need this. And usually it's a CT scan. Usually they'll come to the urgent care, oh, we can't help you here because you need a CT scan.
Why does that
or
irk
that
you?
Well, because then they show up to the emergency department and they actually don't need that at all. Like it's not even indicated. But then, as I try to be a very responsible person when it comes to CT scans, because they do involve radiation.
Yeah.
They're not without risk. And a lot of people get frustrated because they're paying for what ends up being a pretty expensive exam, and a lot of times it doesn't give them the answers that they are looking for. And so I try to have those conversations, but when somebody comes to the ER with that expectation, and it's like, this is not indicated at all, and I feel really bad doing this to you, then I have to spend extra time to kind of like walk that back, right? And tell them, hey, listen, okay, I am happy to do a CT scan for you. If that's what will help you feel better, if you will, I want you to be able to go home today, sleep well, like not be worrying about stuff, but here's the deal, and it's actually not going to do what you think it's going to do, or it's not going to show you these things or whatever. It really like messes with people's minds, with patients' minds. It makes them now like second guess everything.
Well, and this is why a good primary care doctor is worth their weight in gold.
Yes.
Because if you can start there, then that person can help get you to who you need and how you need it and when you need it.
Yeah.
And you're not seeing 8 different doctors or APPs for whoever's on that day. And you can have one person who you trust and who knows your history and who knows you to tell you what you need and don't need.
Yeah. That's exactly right. And because I think what irks me about it too is that I do this all the time as an ER doc. When somebody comes in and I diagnose them with appendicitis and I consult you to come and see them, I don't sit there and tell the patient, listen, you're definitely getting surgery, and that surgery is definitely going to be tonight.
Oh, you are a blessed one then,
I know,
because so many people will do that to me, and that really irks me too.
And it's, so
you're not the surgeon, you don't get to decide.
No, exactly. And that's what I tell them. Listen, you have appendicitis.
Yeah.
Usually this requires surgery, but sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah.
Usually they want to get the surgery done sooner rather than later, but I can't answer those questions. The surgeon is going to have to do that. And I wish we would all do that in healthcare, both urgent care, ER, primary care doctor. Like we never. If
you're not the one doing the ordering, if you're not the one doing the surgerizing, if you're not the one doing the procedure, then don't tell them that's what they definitively need.
Exactly. So that's my thought.
Whew, yeah.
Sorry.
Okay. Well, there we go.
So let's wrap it up. What did we talk about on our coffee walk? We're back home.
You're putting me on the spot when the phone has already gone off. What's on your mind? Your favorites of whatever you want. For us, it was dates this time. Vent sesh, and then pulling back the curtain.
Awesome.
The curtain.
Well, once again, it was a great coffee walk.
It was, as always.
Never a boring conversation with this. We hope that you're able to go on your own coffee walk. And please follow us on any podcast platform that you go to, Apple Podcasts, Spotify. We're at Coffee Walk MD. Also on YouTube if you want to watch us make fools of ourselves on camera. That's available as well.
Speak for yourself. I am giving...
You're giving good vibes today.
I'm giving
Check
vibes.
out Brittany's outfit on YouTube.
You don't have to do that.
All right. Well, we'll see you next time on Coffee Walk MD, your cure for boring conversation.
Bye.